So, do you think Santa sings in the shower? What do you think? What songs does he sing? Yesterday I drew with my friend Russell on Skype, and we recorded it and posted it. I published it, rather. And we drew Santa Clauses because we can. So this was the first one I drew, which was Santa's Day, and Santa starts by taking a hot shower. And then what did he do? Then he... Come on, Pierre. What did he do next? Then he got dressed. Here he is buttoning up his trousers, or buckling his belt buckle, or whatever he's doing. So there he's doing that, and then he got on his sleigh and went. There's Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer at the front, and there's Santa, and there's Jupiter and Saturn in their conjunction, which is happening now as well. And here is the flat Earth, which all of you know exists. Same people that think this is happening also think that Trump won the election. Just saying. Okay, then what happened? Then he went down to someone who was good rather than naughty, and nice rather than naughty, and went down the chimney and got stuck. So here he is slowly baking, and the smoke came into the living room, and the family got out and threw a rope down. But before they pulled him out, the dad extorted a new Chevy truck from Santa, because that's what he wanted, and he didn't get it last year. And before he pulled Santa out, he did that. Well, anyway, Santa got out, gave him a truck. He went to the next house and the next house and the next house, and then he ate some cookies that were not meant for him, and he was arrested and put in the slammer. But Rudolph managed to get some bail money so he could continue his job. And then at the end of the day, what happened? Then they went back to Oz. No, they went back to the North Pole on the curved Earth. Now, see, we have a curved Earth. It's round, spherical, not flat. That's his little palace. So, continuing on the Christmas theme today, look, oh my God, look at all of these red and green Schaefer pens. Can I turn one of these lights off so it's more romantic? Well, and I have a little book, and I'm going to do a drawing with each one of these pens, including these, which have not been repaired yet and are not even really held together. So let's start with those. Let's move these away. Yes, I know. Green and carmine. Some of these are pencils, but I just grabbed them from wherever they were in my house in my collection. And I think this is really all I've got, which is, as you can tell, more than I need. So as I go through these and draw these little pictures, I may decide, I've got 2 of these, I don't need 2 of them. No, well, whatever matches. I'll try to figure out which match, and maybe I will sell them to you or someone else who's been nice rather than naughty. We'll start with the ones that I haven't fixed. This is where I put the things to go back home when I'm done. Okay. my table is at a tilt, so everything slides down. So I've got red and green ink. I'm going to dip them in, and I've got my little book. Here's my little sketchbook. And I'm going to draw little Christmas tree ornaments. Zoom in. We'll start with this one. Here is a red carmine, whatever this is, whatever kind of pen this is, Craftsman or Sovereign or who knows what. So red pen, red ink. As you can see, it's not shoved in, but I don't care. I have it out so I know that I can. So this is Xmas 2020. This paper is okay for this purpose. So we'll start with a regular red Christmas ball. What kind of nib is this? This is sort of a ho-hum nib. There's nothing wrong with it. It's smooth. It's smooth, but it's not very flexible. Just a little tiny bit of flex. But do I need this pen in my collection? I don't think so. So that's going to go right here for now, because next up in the red department will be this pen. Same pen. Is it the same pen? Yes. More or less, yes. So that'll be next up. I mean, the next red one up, so I can then make a decision on which I want to get rid of. Green is next. Long, slender green pen with chrome trim. Not very common, so I'll probably end up having to keep this one. Green. This green is really a nasty green color. I mixed it for a job I had to do. They wanted this moss green color, so it's actually quite watery on top of it. And so I can't really judge how good this pen is using this ink. Do I need to find a better green? I tell you what I'll do. Pretend you're not seeing this. There's a little bit of blue, Caribbean blue I'm throwing in there to just give it a little bit of punch. Now, I don't ever recommend you do this, mixing one brand with another, but this green that was in there originally has been so watered down to make that color that I don't think I'm harming it. There, that's better. It's a more happy green. This nib is not as nice as I'd like it to be for this pen. This should be a thinner nib, I think. But what do you think? Write your answers below. Okay, so we're going to set that here. Now we're going to go back to this red one. I did this red one already. Of these two red ones, which one do I want to keep? Let's put this in here, and we'll make another bauble. This cap wants to slide off. There we go. This is the one that has that little concave thing that they sometimes have. These glass bulbs, and then inside is a star or something, I don't know what. I'm trying to remember back. My brother would eat the ornaments off the tree when he was young. So many of the ornaments that we have, we don't have anymore because they went into my brother, and after the trip to the hospital, they were pumped out and discarded. So there we go. So of these two pens, let's find a real piece of paper. No, a real piece of paper. No, yes. Okay, what about this one? I like this nib better than this one, don't I? What else do I like better about it? That's okay, I'm going to keep this one. This was in my collection for some reason, so we'll just keep it there. So this is a keeper. This is a seller. That goes in the sale bin. Okay, and this is a keeper, we think, so far. We're on green. Do I have another green one with chrome trim? Is this green or is this gray? God damn it. Things are falling. You know, I should clear out my desk before I start doing these things. Where am I? Okay, are these two the same? No. Yes, they are. Are they the same? No. Look at this. This one is taller, longer. So I guess I have to keep it. I have to keep both of them. Both of them. Green bauble. What will this kind of bauble be? This will be one of those shaped ones. Oh, it'll be a star. A big star. This has a slightly flexible nib. This is the kind of nib that I think this pen should have. Fine, but slightly flexible to go with its slender, long, slender look. Right? So, they're slightly different. They're both Sheaffer Juniors, which means they were more cheaply made. Most of the Sheaffer Juniors have chrome trim like that. This one has a name on it. Ruth H. something. Can I sell one? Can I get rid of one? I think I can get rid of this one. This has the nicer nib. Whatever. Tough love beer. Tough, just make a decision. Bye. Okay, I just took one out of my collection. God, I really like that other nib better than this one, though. Whatever. Okay, next. Red. Are we having fun yet? Red. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these pencils, just so I don't have to have them confuse my planning. Are we red? Or what color are we at? Yes, red. Okay, do I have any other red ones that are... For God's sake. Okay, this is another red one that's similar to the one that I first showed, but this has a Triumph nib, so I have to keep this one because it's different. But otherwise, it's more or less the same size. This cap wants to fall off. Hate when that happens. Why are we skipping with the famous Beer Gustafson speed test? iridescent bulbul. I did over to get rid of one of these, didn't I? See, this is also a lifetime one, so it's different from the others, so keep that one. This is one of these piston fill pens that I cannot fix, but a friend of mine fixes them for me. So, but they're ones that I normally don't sell because I can't fix them. Okay, we're at green again. We'll do Gaw next. This has a band which are called jeweler's bands because they're broad, wide bands, and they were used for engraving names for things like Christmas presents. So GAW. Oh, no, this isn't GAW. This is some other name. I have a GAW here somewhere. Oh, there it is. GAW in red. Feather touch nib, not a lifetime nib. Do another triangular one. Very, very nice nib. Again, this is the kind of nib that I think in my mind belongs in these pens. Slightly flexible, fine, quiet. So this is a keeper. This cap looks like it's too small. No, it isn't. It looks like it belongs on a smaller pen. Okay, next. Red. Let's do Gaw, since we're on that. Needs a pressure bar. What else does it need? Probably a sack. This is another one of those kind of pens, but it looks like I might have another one. When they have initials and stuff on them, I generally like to keep them because I just like to keep them. I know I have the pencil to go with this one. Okay, these two are they identical? JL and Gaw. Otherwise identical. Do I need both of them? Both of them? Let's pretend I don't. I can always buy a pen back from me if I want. I'm going to pretend I don't need this one. So remind me when we get to putting that in the sale bin that I want to put it in the sale bin. Sweet nib on Gaw. Really, really nice. Very, very firm, but when you press down, there's just a little bit of give, which we like. See, here's the pencil to go with Gaw. Okay, what's wrong with my lighting? No. No. God damn it. Gaw. Okay, save this one to get rid of. What do we have here? Schaefer, green. This is not making me smile. Now why do I? Chester Stribe. What a cool name. Chester Stribe. He should have run for governor as a Republican. Very waspy kind of a name. Chester, maybe in a western state. Very uninteresting nib in my book. I'm looking over to see if I have any others that are like this. This is a slightly narrow band. Do I need this pen? I don't think I do. Tough Love Beer, put it in the sale bin. Okay, now we'll go to this one. This is the other one that's destined to the sale bin. JL. Striped one now. There's nothing wrong with this pen. This pen is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. But I have GAW. I don't need JL. Green. Okay, here's another pencil. Okay, this is the one I just showed you people earlier. If you watched the earlier video, this is one that has a really nice engraving on the clip, so I need to keep this one for that reason. So we already talked about its nib. Needs a slightly more flexible nib though. That goes in there. I'm going to try to find other pens that are similar, so I can, when it comes time for me to say goodbye to them, I'll know what to do. Look at these. Look at this. BE. Another pencil with the engraving on the clip, which, as you know, I like. Okay, are there any of these that are identical? Do these look the same to me? To me, it looks like I can get rid of one of these, right? They're the same size, good. So one of these can go away. Stay tuned to find out which one. This is slightly bigger. It's a piston fill. I can't sell a piston fill because I can't fix them. Here's another piston fill, which I cannot fix. So we'll just put those up there. Another piston fill. Oh, I think I'm getting kind of bored with this assignment. Are you getting bored with it? I think maybe so. I can do the rest of my thing alone. But let's just decide right now which ones of these I can get rid of. So similar ones. Okay, we've got two pens that are identical. They've got white dot, same era, same whatever. This one has that kind of nib. This one has that kind of nib. Almost identical. Eeny, meeny, miny, sell. Okay, take that one. That's a pencil. Are these two the same? No. See, one is short, one has a longer clip, one has a shorter clip. This has initials on it. So we have to keep both of those. Are these the same? One has a white dot, one doesn't. Okay, need to keep those. We need to keep Schaefer Jr. Really sweet nib on this. I can see and I can remember because they're not lifetime nibs, are a little thinner, a little cheaper, and therefore a little bit more flexible. So that's a keeper. I have this one, which is the same thing except longer. And do I want to keep this one? Do I have one of those or not? I don't, Blanche. I need to keep that one too. So I'm just gonna, I know it needs a sack, but I'm just gonna put it in the keeper pile so I remember. Okay. Green. Oh, this is one of those military clips, which I don't have that many. So it's a keeper. We'll get to those in a minute. Triumph nib, piston fill I have to keep. Tuck away, piston fill have to keep because of the piston fill again. Don't want to cause any issues with any of you. This is a senior sized green. I did have a senior sized red one, which is in my house somewhere or has been stolen because I cannot find it. Piston fill. You know, at some point, maybe I'll sell one of these because they are identical, but because I can't fix them, I'd have to sell them to someone that knows that I can't fix them. So, done. Do I have one of these? No. Yes. No. Yes, because I've got two of these for sale. And what about this one? Do I have one of these? Do I have to go through here again? My 3/4 roommate is here and he's making pies. Is he going to make a pie for me? No. He's making pies for his family. I don't think I have one of these, so we're going to have to keep that one. What's this doing up there? This is one I need to fix for myself. What kind of nib does this have? A nib that, if I have a chance, I'm going to swap right out because this is a nib that does not make me happy at all. And it's firm, inflexible, not fine enough. And that kind of nib I just do not like. I do not like them, Sam I am. Okay, so let's now look at the ones in the boxes, and then we'll be done. These, I think, are almost all piston fill pen and pencil sets. So, again, I have to keep them. These are kind of neat, the ones with the big bands. They're almost all piston fill, I don't think. They probably have one that's lever fill, who knows. We'll see it in a minute if we have it. There's another one. I suppose what I should do is just, the ones that I know, even if I don't know how to fix them, I should still put them in a sale bin where I can say I don't need one of those. This is cute. It's a little tuck away or whatever they called these, the ones without a clip that Milady would put in her purse, in her merce. Another little jeweler's band, sweet little green pen, and pencil set. So, for sale. Let me know if you want any. I'm hungry. Merry Christmas. Bye.